What's up guys, Van Bard here with another video focused on natural, healthy bodybuilding. Today I'm gonna read for you a rare article from Reg Park, written just before he won his first Mr. Universe title. More specifically, it discusses how he managed to get from 18 to 19 inches arms in a few months only, thanks to the training methods Joe Weider taught him during his trip to the United States. Now, I must warn you that the first half of the article is mostly about how Reg, being eager to keep growing, met with Ben Weider in England, arranged this educational trip to the US, and just how magical the Weider training system is. Bear in mind, this was published in the magazine Your Physique, which was owned by Weider. So I spare you the first half of this article that is mostly about praising Weider, and I will jump straight to the training. It's very different from what he used to do, if only for the equipment itself. Though what I found most interesting is the use of giant sets, not something we usually associate with Reg. So while I found it a little bit suspicious to credit his Mr. Universe win with the Weider system, I really think there might be something to it. In any case, whether you are interested to know how a natural lifter can reach 19 inches arms, or just because you are interested in old school silver era wisdom, this is probably one of the most interesting articles you can read from Reg. I mean, reaching that kind of arm size is no small feat and a true inspiration. I will comment on one or two aspects of this training after the recording. I hope I don't butcher the text too much with my outrageous French accent, and I hope you enjoy it. See you in a few minutes. I know that you will be interested in learning the exercises I now follow to develop my arms. The new routine that I am following, which has already packed on almost 1 solid inch on my arms in only a few months. The same exercises which have made my arms so much more muscular and powerful than ever before. Therefore, I am going to list them for you. And when you follow them and see what they will do for your own arms, remember that I, a foreigner, had to cross the ocean to learn the truth. You, here in America, have it easier, for America is the home of the Weider system. It is close at hand and available to you all. Use it as I did, and you too will then know why I praise it so highly. Here is the arm routine I follow. Exercise 1. The incline bench. Most famous for pressing exercises, is also ideal for performing a variation of the alternate curl, which will make your arms throb and pulsate with huge size and power. Illustration 1 shows the starting position. From here, lower the right arm and curl the left arm. Perform 10 repetitions with each arm, making the movement smooth and steady. Repeat the exercise 3 sets. Exercise 2. The seated 2-arm dumbbell curl is next. Shown in illustration 2, the belts are curled together from the thighs to the shoulders. Take advantage of the secrets of the champions and swing a little in this exercise to permit you to use more weight and, in this way, to fill your biceps with great power and form. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps. Make sure that you have a feeling of bulging size from this exercise. Your biceps will have to be pumped up, full and firm if you perform it correctly as explained. Exercise 3. Now, for the finishing touches on your biceps routine. Make careful note that by performing all the bicep exercises at once, I am taking advantage of another important Weider discovery, flushing muscles. By doing all your biceps exercises one after the other, the biceps become flushed, full of oxygenized blood, and the muscular process gets stepped up to the maximum. This means more and faster growth and better shape. Illustration 3 shows the concentration curl. Start with the arm fully extended toward the ground. Now, while consciously tensing the biceps muscle, curl the weight as shown. Think hard about the tensing of the biceps and exert a force of will to make it contract as forcefully as possible. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps with each arm. Exercise 4. Now we will go to work on the triceps to make them large and full and etched deep with that impressive horseshoe formation which denotes complete development. The press down using a lat machine is one of the greatest triceps exercises I have ever practiced. It was brand new to me when I first came to America. The first time I practiced it, my triceps became sore and stiff. Now I never miss it. and it still makes my triceps throb and ache with muscular action, like no other exercise I have ever practiced. To start with the exercise, pull on the bar of the lat machine until it is in the position shown in illustration 4. Now, keeping the elbows close to the side, push down on the bar until it is all the way down as shown in illustration 5. Still keeping the elbows close to the side, permit the bar to raise only as far as shown in illustration 4 and repeat for 3 sets of 10 reps. Exercise 5. The seated alternate dumbbell press will give you real power in the triceps. Start as shown in illustration 6. Now press the left hand to above the head, and while doing so, lower the right arm. Repeat for 3 sets of 10 repetitions each arm. Exercise 6. Even while in England, the dumbbell press behind neck was a favorite of mine. It is a great exercise, and I was pleased to see that Weider included it in my arm program. Start as shown in illustration 7. Now press the dumbbell to above head. Lower and repeat 3 sets of 10 repetitions each. Exercise 7. Here is another great exercise which will give you tremendous triceps definition. It is performed with a wall pulley. The pulley must have a floor attachment so that there can be an upward and backward pull. To perform the exercise, grasp the pulley handle, keeping the upper arm close to the side. The arm is bent at the elbow towards the front, similar to the one-arm curl position. Now, straighten the arm to the back as shown in illustration 8. Repeat this exercise 3 sets of 10 repetitions each. Just look how my own triceps is so clearly defined in the exercise illustration to give you some idea of how powerfully this movement influences that muscle. These 7 different exercises are the ones I am now following, and are the very ones which have been recommended to me by Joe Weider as being the very best in my case. I know that they are for my own arms and are improving so rapidly that each day I can note some increase in size, some greater muscular detail, and some more pronounced impressiveness. Not only are my upper arms improving from this program, but the other Weider exercises are molding all the rest of my body to maximum muscularity. Next month, I will tell about some of the secrets I learned about chest development from the Weider system and the exercises I follow. I will tell you how Joe Weider showed me how to use the flushing system to best advantage, and how you too can use this method. Month by month, I will reveal what Weider taught me in grouping of my exercises, flushing methods, extra reps, concentration, contraction methods, forcing rep methods, cheating exercises, mental muscle coordination, timing exercises, and many others that I used to perfect my body. So there are 2 thoughts that cross my mind after reading this article. The first one is how interesting it is to see how a single exercise seems to have been crucial for the arm development of probably the 2 greatest champions of the silver era, and that's the incline curl, which was also the favorite exercise of Steve Reeves, who credits being able to break a 17 inches arms plateau thanks to the incline curl. So that's something very interesting and probably worth investigating if you are stuck in a plateau yourself. Another noteworthy aspect of this article is the flushing principle. Of course, it's basically what we call the pump now, but it's interesting to see that you can focus on the pump quite a lot without sacrificing much intensity. We usually associate the pump with fluffy, puffy training, endless sets with lightweight, but the way you order your exercises and how you optimize rest periods, for instance, can give you a great pump even though you lift heavy. I don't think it has magical properties. I don't believe it's the main driver of hypertrophy, but I do think it has a role to play for many reasons, but that would be the topic for a whole video. Actually, you can check my Natural Bodybuilding Fundamentals tier list, part 4, I believe. I discussed the pump and made my best ranking it. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, check my other ones about lifting and subscribe for more content like this. Also, don't forget to leave a comment about your own arm training journey. What's your current size, your current struggle, or solution maybe that seems to work? What's your take on giant sets or the specific exercises used by Reg Park here? Anyway, thank you very much for listening till the end, and see you on the next one. Bye!